Atma Namaste, everyone. Okay, looking forward for people to join in for our Crystal Connect number 20. And as it turns out to be, we're doing a beautiful crystal for today's Crystal Connect. And I feel that every woman should have this particular crystal in their collection. So no matter what age, this crystal is an absolutely must have for every girl, every lady, every woman, because it really helps you to connect with the divine feminine nature within. And if you understand, in today's life, most of women, are taking up pivotal roles. They're working like men. And what happens is with that added stress, with that role playing of a man that we usually do, we lose touch with our own divine feminine nature, which is full of compassion, nurturing, creativity, the energy that just flows and accelerates our right brain thinking. So, hi Nihal, hi everyone. So, Moonstone is a beautiful, beautiful crystal to work with, especially when you want to balance the divine feminine aspect within you. And there are several varieties of moonstone. The one that I have in ball is a peach moonstone. And there is also rainbow moonstone. So you cannot see much of a rainbow there, but this is slightly whiter and has these labradorins. So it gives out radiations, or you can see this beautiful blue light coming out of this crystal, which gives a beautiful rainbow impact. So this is the rainbow moonstone, and then you have a beautiful variety called the white moonstone also. So basically you find a lot of variety in moonstone, and every variety has its own property, so you can use it for a lot of purposes. Now, if you understand that the moon has a lot of significance when it comes to human kingdom or human beings, because if you understand, the moon can pull or push tides in an ocean, right? We've all seen it. If you've been to Juhu, if you've been in any place which has a sea or an ocean, you understand that on a full moon there are huge tides that take place in the seaside, on the seaside, or in the sea or ocean. Similarly, because we are 72, around 65% of water, there is a lot that goes on within ourselves, within inside ourselves, with respect to emotions, with respect to the fluid that we have, and also the hormones. So a lot of it is controlled by moon. And usually we only talk about the sun signs, but in Eastern tradition, the moon sign is also a lot significant. But gradually, we most of us don't know our moon signs. So it is important to know your moon sign because it really impacts you. Yeah, that's an added tip apart from Crystal Connect. So I use Moonstone in quite a lot of my workshop, because basically when we are working with women, it really helps, it aids to provide women with that added confidence. It is a stone that brings a lot of balance between the yin and yang energies. And if you're not the emotional kinds and very action oriented, especially for men, moonstone becomes a good crystal to keep with you, because it helps you to connect with the heart. It helps you think more creatively. Instead of just linear thinking, you can be more creative. So it's a great crystal. Hi Neha, hello. Also, I've used Moonstone on Mother's Day. If people remember, I combined rose quartz with Moonstone, which becomes an excellent crystal for mothers, because you need so much of passion and compassion while raising kids, and you also, oh, that's nice, Neha. If you have a moonstone pendant, do keep it with you. It's really good. So all those who have moonstone, start respecting that crystal, because for women especially, it can do a lot of wonders. If you know how to properly cleanse and consecrate it, you can use it for various purposes. So it can align women with their menstrual cycles. It helps to balance the hormones within your system. So PMS, if you have the PMS syndromes, hi Shivali, Atma Namaste. It helps you with that also. And okay, also, people who are struggling with fertility, it's an excellent crystal to keep, along with carnelian and rose quartz. So you can create a beautiful belt out of these three crystals if you want to, conceive or wear a nice bracelet with the, I have one, I think we created one, with the moonstone, carnelian and rose quartz. It's an excellent combination for people who want to have a baby. It's and women who want to have a healthy reproductive system. It really aids all of that. So that is for women. But in ancient tradition, moonstone was a very revered stone, especially in India. It was used for a lot of for going deep within. So a crystal that could help you with your inward journey. So in India, we used to use as a talisman, also for protection. And you can use moonstone crystals for children who have a lot of nightmares. So you can program a moonstone and keep beside them to avoid any kind of terrifying dreams that your children can have. So it's very, very useful that ways. So, if we go with the color, the peach moonstone, the necklace that I'm wearing, is a great crystal for people, who want to bring out the best within them. So, it's so with moonstone also, like I'm telling, there are three to four colors that are available. So you can use each color, to its maximum by knowing the properties. So, for example, peach moonstone, you can bring out the best within you. Also, it helps you to soothe anxiety, depression. So all of these lower emotions can be taken care by peach moonstone. Now, the white moonstone is, actually in sync with the full moon. So it's very good for starting any creative project. It's like a beautiful crystal to work with when it comes to self-worth. It's good. And the other variety is rainbow moonstone, the one that I'm trying to show, but you will not be able to see the rainbows because it's like a blue color, just like labradorite. And if you understand, moonstone is a feldspar variety, just like labradorite, and has this beautiful labradorescence. So you see these beautiful blue sparks coming out of this crystal, which makes it intensely magical and mystical and beautiful. So this particular crystal, it's like it diffuses light, so it brings out any kind of fears, any kind of emotions that are holding you back. And if you want to really work on those shadows, it's good to wear a rainbow moonstone. It'll really give you deeper insights into you, and also understand the mystery behind you if you want to go and delve into that deeper journey. So overall, it's excellent. Again, I say, for every woman, if you can have a piece of moonstone with you, it's hi Rashi, Atma Namaste. So if you have it with you, you will see, just by holding a moonstone in your hand, and if you just put it for 11 minutes, you will experience a deep sense of calm within you. So it's because as moon controls the emotion, similarly moonstone has a lot of connection with emotions. So anytime when you're depressed, anytime when you feel out of balance, if you feel stuck in life, you can just hold a moonstone for 11 minutes and see the difference that it creates within your emotional body. It's like magical. And so you can also wear moonstone jewelry. So especially, on occasions like new moon. So if you understand, new moon is the time of manifestation. And if you have to work a lot with manifestation, my go-to crystals are moonstone, selenite, and labradorite. So these three crystals are excellent for working during the new moon time, and also for full moon rituals. They are connected with the Selene goddess or the moon goddess. So you can program them, you can keep them while you are making your wish, and infuse the energy of the full moon or new moon into your rituals. Also, like I said, it's an excellent crystal for fertility. So people who are struggling with fertility, or they have issues with their reproductive, especially women have issues with their reproductive system, carry a moonstone along with carnelian. It will really help. This is a very good combination for women. And like I said, you can wear it like jewelry, you can wear it as a, or keep it as a pouch. You can have these crystals in a pouch and carry them with you. Also, it's a good crystal for those who travel frequently. It is a good protection crystal, so you can use for that. The other use that I really like is to take a moonstone gem water bath, right? So you can take a few pebbles, you know, like these, and you put it in your bathtub or bucket and let them soak in overnight to infuse the water or charge the water with the beautiful energies of the moon. And then in the morning, you can just take your bath, and you will feel a sense of difference, especially when you have a very emotional day. And if you want to balance your emotions, it is an excellent way. So, okay, Feng Shui tip for Moonstone. I'm just thinking with respect to Feng Shui. Um, Basically, you can keep it in your bedroom, right? So it would be good to keep near your bedside table, especially for a good night's sleep. So it becomes an excellent crystal. Jade is charged with prana shakti. How long? Okay, see, charging, consecration, all of this depends upon the usage and the environment to which it is exposed. So a crystal, the the energy or the consecration of a crystal, um, you know, is all about extracting or absorbing, disintegrating the energy. So if you are relatively in a cleaner environment, the consecration might last longer as compared to if you're in a dirty place, you might have to do it frequently. So depends. And again, Dan, if I just hope I answered your question. So, but we can connect on this later also if there is any specific question. Jade is an excellent crystal. See, another thing that you can do is, if you know, selenite is an excellent crystal for cleaning crystals. So what most of the time what I do is, jewelry like this, if I wear it during the day, I put this jewelry onto a selenite plate at night. And while it is cleansed during the night, in the morning, I can reprogram it and wear it. So that also becomes a good way of cleansing or ensuring that your jewelry is not contaminated with dirty energy. So selenite comes in really very handy. And then you can always put it in the moonlight or during full moon or sunlight, depending upon the type of crystal. So for example, the crystals that are more in tune with the moon energy, I suggest you clean them or put them out during a full moon. For crystals like citrine, pyrite, which are connected more with the solar energy, they love to be soaked in the sun. So you can use them or put them out, cleanse them and put them out in the sun. So if you're regular at the Crystal Connects, you will get to know how to treat every crystal and what you can do about it. So jade, I think I'll soon talk about jade. It's an interesting crystal, but rarely found in India. You don't get a genuine jade easily, but it's a good crystal, lucky crystal to have around. So that would be good. So this is all about, I think, Moonstone. So if you want to, okay, if you want to love openly, you want to be expressive in love, you want to be passionate, uh, these crystals are extremely good because the energy of the moon is very bubbly. So if you've noticed, if you're full of happiness during a full moon, you will be extra happy and chirpy during full moon. That is the kind of energy moon brings in. So whatever you are within, it'll just enhance it. So a great crystal to wear during the times of happiness as well, because it tends to bring out more happiness, more love, more emotions within you. So it's a beautiful crystal, and for those who've not tried it, I would suggest keep a piece of moonstone and just be with it for some time and try to connect with the energies. You will feel a difference, especially in your emotional body. And most of us, connect a lot with our emotional body as compared to our mental bodies. So uh, these crystals are really helpful in exploring our own emotions, our own blockages in terms of emotion. Okay, so I'll be writing a blog on it, and I've already updated the blog on shungite and all the previous crystals. So if you want to read more about crystals, go to sargamishra.blog, and you will find all my Crystal Connect blogs there. If you want to see previous Crystal Connect videos, please go on the YouTube channel, which I will post in the comments, and you can see previous videos without going on Facebook and just looking for these videos. So thank you so much for joining, and Atma Namaste. If you have any questions, you can post. And I would like to hear your uses of Moonstone. How do you use your Moonstone? And if you have any other interesting way, you can definitely share with me in the comments. And also, you can subscribe my Crystal Alchemy page for latest jewelry on crystals and our new stock. So thank you so much. The next Crystal Connect will happen from UK. So I'll see you there. Bye. Good night. Atma Namaste.